So now we're back at it. Got everything going here. Gotta go ahead and try to do my hair. Lovely blonde that I had back this summer. Okay, make sure everything else is locked. There we go. Make sure I got another Command-Shift-4 screenshot just in case I haven't already gotten one. And then gonna look at my hair. So I know I have kind of a blonde hair, especially down here. But I also know it's not as blonde here. So what I can do is actually go to my gradient. And I can click here and make it kind of a brown, kind of a light brown, right? I can click here. Make it a little bit blonder. Not a big fan of that color blonde or that, or even that one. That's the best one I'm going to get over here though. And then try my stroke. If you notice, it went from blonde to brown, so I got them flipped. So what I can do is change it so that you got this brown. And if I really want more color to it, I can add another gradient, make it maybe that brown. Add another gradient, make it maybe that. Add another one, get maybe some darker, even orange tone to it. And then kind of end up in blonde land. Okay? And now I see it's super blonde because I have all this blonde right here. So I can move it over just a little bit. And then I see, okay, now it went from brown to brown. This gradient gets weird sometimes. It does that. And if I try that, we end up there. And so I'm just changing it up to give it a different look. There we go. Over here, I'm checking. Yes, it's over here in my hair. Great. And I'm just making strands. I see it's kind of going brown over there. So if I go back to my gradient, I want to make sure it's super brown, some parts. So I've created this texture here that I like. And so I can go get my bigger tools though and say, if I know that I want to make sure I have this on top, I can even go create another layer. No one says you have to have it all on directly one. And so I can have purpose is to show that you're doing it on purpose though, so here too, obviously. Then I can move this one down, lock my hair. Then I can start changing my brush up a little bit and having a little bit thicker strokes here. I'm creating this kind of wavy dimension because my hair's so curly. Not worried about, does it look absolutely perfect? But it has kind of my skin tone, it has kind of my hair tones to it. And if I decide I don't really want all gradient, I can click on that. Pick out a maybe a blonder color, and then add in this blonde. And then again, if I want to make sure certain colors end up on top, I can go back up here to say my hair, and go back over here to gradient, and oh, sorry, had that locked. Lock my hair too. And then I just know whatever I want on top is going to be on top. And then maybe even grab my hair 3, my back tone. And we're gonna go here and bring it all the way down. Lock these two and get my charcoal feather. We're gonna, oh, maybe. Why does that do that? It's not always perfect, but I try. So we can, there we go. Now maybe try, nope, it's still gonna insist on doing that. So I can go here and grab it and hopefully change the, it may just be the fact that it's the gradient it doesn't like. Yeah, so I might try a little bit darker. Okay. But then still go and get my brush over here. If I want to, I can also make it thicker or thinner. And if I want it thinner, I can also try this. I like this one a lot sometimes. It's gonna do the highlights. And maybe try that. There we go. Just gonna have that background color to it. There we go. Try another stroke. And see, it's going back behind the rest of my stuff, so it's not overtaking what I've already done. It's just covering more so that I end up with the hair that I want. Okay, so this is my whole face so far. This is where y'all should be right now at the end of your classes. So this is where we stopped today. What I'm going to do is show you how this is all going to look eventually. If you go and do that, I can see, hey, that still has a lot of white space to it. So I can go back over here. And actually, I would also do Command-Shift-4 to show, hey, I recognized I needed to fix it. And I just start coming down here and filling in the white. Anywhere where I see white, use these thicker kind of tips there. I'm doing that all the way down to make sure that equals out. We don't see some uneven roots and all that. That's tacky. I didn't even know how to use the gradient last year when I did this. But from learning while teaching y'all, I constantly learn new things too. And so there we go. And this is where you should have been at the end of day 4. That's where I'm stopping for the night. So keep in mind, I started here at roughly 4:30. It's taken me an hour and 15 minutes to get this done. You guys have had 4 class periods. Keep that in mind. Okay. And that's where I'm stopping for the weekend.